I'm standing here in Scarborough Marsh near the nature reserve and want to share what I've learned with you. There's a lot to show you and tell you about, so I'm going to make 3 videos so you can learn a little each day. Today will be an introduction. The story of how Scarborough Marsh was formed is very interesting. Between 2.5 million and 10,000 years ago, during the last ice age, huge glaciers covered most of Canada and much of the United States. The ice sheets were 2,000 to 3,000 miles thick and covered about 5 million square miles. As the massive glaciers moved slowly across the land, they carved out valleys and eroded rocks, carrying them for miles. This rock is 100 feet long and weighs about 8 tons, but the glaciers moved it easily. By looking at the scrapes along boulders and rocks, scientists are able to tell the direction the glaciers were moving. There are many landforms that were created by the glaciers, including Songo River and Beach, Sebago Lake, and Scarborough Marsh. About 10,000 years ago, the last glacier moved northward, leaving clay and gravel behind. A barrier beach was formed across the opening of the river, and enough silt accumulated behind it that eventually it became shallow enough for grasses to grow. Over time, it became home to many plants, animals, and organisms. Because of this, biologists, fishermen, hunters, and schools all visit the marsh regularly. The marsh is huge and covers 3,100 acres. You can think about an acre as being close to the size of a football field. It is owned by the Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife. They protect the marsh and the plants and animals that live there. This is Dunstan River, just one of the freshwater rivers that flow into Scarborough Marsh. The fresh water comes in from the left, and about 4 miles to the right, tides from the ocean flood the marsh twice a day. The river is a mix of salt and fresh water, which is called brackish. The brown color may trick you into thinking it's dirty or polluted, but in fact, the color comes from being filled with nutrients and tiny microorganisms. Take a closer look. The dominant plant of the marsh is grass. The Native Americans called the land Owasquoag, which means land of many grasses. The tall grass along the edge of the river is cordgrass. Further back and higher up is salt hay. Both of the grasses have adapted to life in a saltwater environment where most plants can't survive. Speaking of the tall grass, I keep feeling like someone's following me, but I haven't seen them. Weird. And a little creepy. Anyway, in our other videos, we'll learn about the benefits of the marsh and the plants and animals that live here. Talk to you soon!